Number 15. Sasquatch sighting. After watching this video, it's hard to deny that Sasquatch is for real. TikToker The Luke Pilgrim shares this frightening footage of one of these so-called mythical creatures caught on camera. Watch the forest tree line. Some are saying this is the best Sasquatch footage they've ever seen. Others claim to have seen one for themselves. Still others are pointing out that the TikToker is a Georgia-based filmmaker and VFX artist making sci-fi short films, according to his bio.
You like your little car, buddy?
So with that knowledge, all I've got to say is, nice work. Number 14. Seeing things. In recent months, there have been multiple cases of people freaking out on airplanes and saying they're seeing something others cannot see. This is yet another of those cases, and I think I may know what they're seeing. I came across this image on the Spanish-speaking side of YouTube. The original source is unknown. I believe this creepy figure could be a representation of what these individuals are seeing. It looks human, but not human, like a Francis Bacon painting. It looks all too uncanny valley. Could this creature be what this British man saw while melting down on a flight? Shared by website Dextero, the following video was posted in full on Twitter by MacGyver1777 and believed to be originally posted on TikTok by P_XJ_.
Look at everyone filming, man.
The guy is seeing something that we're not saying it is 100% this thing, but maybe something like it, and his meltdown only escalates from here. Whatever's happening is so real to this guy that he's willing to open the emergency door and jump out of a moving plane 35,000 feet above ground. I can only imagine he is seeing something worth escaping from. And if this is what it is, I don't blame him. Number 13. Creepy creature. This thing looks humanoid, but is it human? TikToker Lifting the Veil shares this creepy video of a couple of creepy creatures. What do you think they are?
Sí. Se fue.
The way the one jumps makes me think they're some type of monkey, but they don't have a discernible face. Some TikTokers think they know exactly what's going on here.
Sí. Se fue.
I think any one of these answers could be correct. I'm leaning toward a Dover demon. Let's compare it to an artistic rendering of it. That answer is the most intriguing to me. Number 12. Cousin It. This hairy demon has TikTokers doing a double take. TikToker Mr. 42 Stories shares footage of a terrifying unknown creature.
Don't believe what you see.
I think this looks like Cousin's much creepier older brother, but TikTokers have their own theories. I was wondering the same thing. What's the kid doing there? Although there are no answers to these questions and no context to the footage, I agree with TikToker Carrie Nicholson, who suggests that this thing's natural habitat is your nightmares. Number 11, old cemetery surprise. When you're on the search for spirits in an old cemetery, you may be more surprised by the living. YouTuber Gankwa P shares this footage of a chilling encounter in this Thai graveyard. As they light incense, they feel like they're being watched.
อยู่ในมนต์พิธีนี้นะครับเผื่อเราจะได้เห็นสิ่งลี้ลับกันนะครับทุกคนมีอะไรออกมาให้ลูกช้างเห็นหน่อยนะครับสาธุ
And maybe they are. They get goosebumps and their hair stands on end.
ดูนี่ว่าชิวๆขนลุกจริงๆไอ้กับลูกจะอันนี้แสดงไม่ได้นะเนี่ยขนลุกใครมาแสดงได้ลองมาอยู่มันขนลุกจริงๆส่องทางหลังนี่หน่อยดิ
They must be sensing this.
อะไรวะค่อยๆไปดูไม่ได้ไปแล้วไปเร็วอย่าเพิ่งวิ่งไหนบอกไม่
I surely wouldn't be laughing when confronted by a tiger that looks ready to pounce.
อะไรวะ
They were lucky this predator didn't make them its prey. They were this close to keeping the cemetery spirits company. Number 10. Haunted Hospital. This hospital is covered in an inordinate amount of religious relics. Does this mean something? YouTuber Outdoor Zhao Long thinks so, as he explores the place and finds things aren't what they seem. Watch this. That's a scooter you're seeing, driving itself upright. Zhao Long races toward the room it entered and discovers the scooter completely still. He continues through the hospital and hears this strange hiss.
这个老逼肯定是个信佛的，兄弟们。
More noises resound, like something being moved. And the activity doesn't end there. It's like an entity is just one step ahead of him. Always eluding him. This place gets spookier by the minute. And I think I'd be less concerned about what is here.
What?
And more concerned about making it out of there alive. Luckily, Zhao Long does make it out, but I'm sure this experience will haunt him for the rest of his days. Number 9. British Oak Pub. This British Oak Pub has a haunted reputation, and the YouTube team Is It Haunted is here to answer that very question. The moment they enter, it seems the spirits are warning them. And as the team listens closely, they hear several bangs and taps. The noises keep coming, and the team keeps egging them on. Some of the sounds occur right in front of them but remain unexplained.
Ooh, Jesus. Right there, yeah.
Right there.
I felt it vibrate.
While others come from far away.
Boom, upstairs. I said a significant one on that one. But
They ask for the spirits to make a noise if they want both of them to come upstairs, and this happens.
right, so make a significant noise if you want two of us to go up. Boom.
I would say the verdict is, this place is haunted, and it's trying to lure them upstairs. Number 7, Poltergeist Possession. YouTuber Roland of all 4 tube vlogs believes his house needs an exorcist immediately, and you'll soon see why.
Oh, shit. I'm not even saying it. I'm trying to watch my...
A poltergeist has entered his home, and it's taking its revenge.
Okay, this cannot be happening. No, this cannot be happening. I'm done with this. I am...
The camera cuts off at this point according to Roland, and the closet continues to bang open and closed. When he gets his camera back up and running, the doors continue.
All right, here we go. This is not ever stopping.
It seems he did scare it away, or did it just move onto a different closet?
Whoa. What the hell?
On another occasion, Roland sees poltergeist activity playing with the taps in the kitchen.
Starts to move by itself. Now, I remember the last time there was water coming out of this, and then again, it was doing that. So, I don't know what... Oh, look, there it goes again. Look at that, right there.
He then sees a chair move on its own, so he asks the poltergeist to show the camera.
Pull it out enough so I can fit in here and sit down. Oh, okay, I see. You're trying. Are you trying? The chair is moving. Can you move? You gotta use more strength.
Although the chair doesn't slide out as Roland asks, the poltergeist is not done yet.
Whoa. Alright, look at that. That light up there is moving.
Is this poltergeist pushing Roland's sanity to its limits? I think so, and if I was in his shoes, I'd have gone crazy by now with all of this paranormal activity. Number 6, Ghost Girl. Did this spirit lose their life on the tracks? YouTuber Thiago Ferracao and his team head to this haunted place to find out, and what they discover there is chilling. Thiago and Taze get a reading on their EMF meter in the tunnel that falls under the tracks.
Ó. Você entra aí, véi.
Vou. Cuidado, amor. Ó.
Meu Deus, é aí dentro, Thiago.
As they're leaving the place, the cameraman sees something.
Alguma coisa.
Pra ver se sente alguma coisa.
Ai! Tá ali dentro! Tem um negócio ali dentro! Eu vi um negócio ali dentro!
But by the time they turn around, it's gone. As they search the train tracks for the figure, they hear a train coming.
Galera do céu. Você pode aparecer?
The train does eventually arrive, but the figure is nowhere in sight.
Oh!
We only see it in this one instance, and as for me, I'm undecided if this is a phantom or a live human watching them. The second choice is, in some ways, even more unnerving. Number 5, dark web coordinates. What would you do if coordinates you discovered on the dark web led you to this?
Evin içinde bir insan var ve evin önünde gece.
YouTuber Paranoiacs received both this child's creepy drawing and this random syringe.
Ucunu açtım şu anda arkadaşlar. Parmağıma batırmadan da kapatayım. Bunun içindeki ne olabilir? Arkadaşlar lütfen siz de fikir yürütün. Siz de yorumlarda belirtin.
As he's going through the bag's contents, he feels like someone's watching.
Belki de onlar da peşinde. Bir saniye. Sesler gidiyor aşağıda.
Who's there? As this is the dark web we're talking about, my guess would be a sadistic stranger. Number 4, Amethyst. If you think an item of clothing will serve as protection against demons, think again. YouTuber Stephanie of Get Spooky Society shares this footage of a private investigation gone wrong. As Stephanie explains what this resident has called her and her paranormal team in for, this happens.
They've been having a lot of things happening since they moved in here about 2 years ago.
That was not your earring.
Yes, it was.
Shut up. Where is it?
Right there.
It just flew off your ear again?
Uh-huh.
That may seem like nothing special, but this is an amethyst protection earring meant to protect against evil spirits, and apparently it just flew out of her ear.
And the back is still on.
Holy
The back is still on the back of my ear.
Could it have simply been loose and fallen out? Of course that's possible, but this truly seems suspicious to me. Number 3, banging and crashing. This building is supposed to be abandoned. So what's that noise? YouTube team Unexplained Files UK returns to one of the scariest locations they've visited, and it doesn't fail to deliver. In the dark hallways, they start hearing noises. After searching the place, they conclude that it's just water.
It's coming from in here. There's more dripping.
But as they try to communicate through a spirit app, they keep hearing noises.
Where was that? Hey, that noise. Oh, that might be me.
Don't tell.
We won't tell if you don't tell.
Is it just water again? Or is something more nefarious here? The team doesn't find the answer, so we are left to guess. I guess I wouldn't stay here another second. Number 2, unknown creature. This next one may be a Sasquatch as well, but is it also digitally generated? TikToker WV Paranormal shares this scary footage captured by a mother and child in the forest.
Oh, come on inside! Carly!
Well, it looks like a Sasquatch from a distance. Some are commenting on the creature's Popeye the Sailor Man forearms and questioning whether this is a costume. A capture of its face suggests otherwise. Some say it looks real, others say it's obviously a suit, but I don't think either judgment is conclusive. Someone is gonna have to get closer to find out for sure, and that someone is certainly not gonna be me. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1. Small Gray Man. YouTuber Erwin Saunders is no stranger to incredible sightings in the forest, and this outing is no different. He spots this little gray man outside its small cave in the forest.
That one's the male, so I thought that was the female burrow, so I don't know quite what he's doing there. Where has he gone? Behind those trees there. Oh, he's off.
A while later, he sees the gray man again amongst the foliage.
Obviously up there he's sort of well out of my reach, so... Oh, where's he going? Yeah, I can't really get up there.
Erwin follows the little guy and tracks him one more time.
He's scuffling about. Peeking over the edge of that foliage there.
Although Erwin's little creatures aren't quite as terrifying as some legendary monsters, like many on this list, their behavior always provides twists you never see coming. From the uncanny to the jump scare, what you're about to experience will give you full-on nightmares. These are the 30 scary videos that genuinely freak me out.